And we are back. So last time I was building this, we went ahead and we built a kelp farm, and we built a bamboo farm, and the bamboo farm is fueling the kelp farm, and then all of that gets sent down via water stream into the sorters below. And on the other side, we have sugarcane, and that's feeding into this fireworks crafter. And then we also have gunpowder coming in from the side to feed this thing on this side. That's coming in up here. And then we have, for some reason, I put like extra gunpowder storage here so that we could use that for TNT and things like that. Alright, so what I have to do now is I have to split the water stream coming up here. This is where the bone meal comes in to feed the farms. So this needs to be split 3 ways. Right now I just have one line going this way. We actually need to build another line to this machine over here. But I'm realizing with this machine, I went ahead and I placed the side with the dispenser on it that's going to be using the bone meal on this side. And the thinking was that I had all this to deal with, and I thought I was going to get in the way, but it hasn't. So I'm going to move it to the other side because I want this water stream. It's going to be coming out probably like this, something like that. I should probably build the splitter on the top first. This is the general way this is going to be. Maybe one line for closer, like this. No, I got no way to block that redstone. It has to be there. Something like this. We can clean this up. But let's deal with this first. So this is coming in as one source of bone meal. Last time we went ahead and we put a crafter down here. What this does is it takes bones that are coming in from this sorter, and it crafts them down into bone meal. And then that comes up this way, comes up to the top here, where it's being utilized. One stream goes that way, right here. So let's go ahead and just draw this out. And then I'll have to put it's going to be a weird system. So just leave this here and see how we're going to do this, because we're going to have this going in 3 different directions. So water's coming up, and we have to have it go into a hopper into a double chest first. That's going to happen no matter what. So let's come up. And I think we need, let's build it off to the side so we know the spacing, so we don't keep having to build it and then break it. So I need a dropper. I'm going to get rid of that dispenser for now. Need a dropper. Don't need all this mud or sugarcane or rockets. Let's get rid of all that. So what I need is a hopper. So I got the hopper. So let's see what it's going to look like. So the water stream comes up there. And let's go up a couple blocks because I don't know how much space we need. And we got a single double chest like this. And we got a water flow coming in like that. It's actually going to be 1 block over. That's okay. And this is kind of like one of these deals. And this will represent where the water flow is coming up from, right here. And then it needs to pour out this direction. So I'll probably put a glass pane right here. If not, we put a block right there, like that. I think I'll do the block right there. So now we got to split this 3 ways. So we're going to go, one side's going to go into a double chest, and it's going to go that way. I think that makes sense. So we'll place that right here. And then we got a single hopper going into it, and then this needs to go out basically into 2 separate droppers. So we got our water flow right here. This one that goes here, so we're going to have one on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and just place a temporary block here. Dropper in front of it. Hopper behind it, and there's your first one. And then we'll do one basically in the opposite direction. And that should be good. So we'll place a temporary block here, dropper in front of it. Break that, hopper into it, and now we've got our directions. Alright, so these are gonna pop off and come down. So how much space do we need? Really, if this comes 1 block over, we can do this in less blocks. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how we'll do it. So we're gonna start actually from the dropper height, because we know that it's going to be right on the glass. We may have to move this over. That's okay. So we know that this is going to be like this. And we know that there's another dropper here facing this way. And there is a hopper going into it. Double chest. Look at that, it's all coming together. Now we need to get in the direction of this. So I think it's just going to be, I'm not sure which way I like. Let's try both ways, because I'm like redesigning it as I go. So that's clearly too close. So we're not going to do it that way. It has to be this way. Alright, and then one of these actually has to go in the opposite direction. So we'll go ahead and we'll place a temporary block there. And hopper into it. So it means we're going to be getting less rockets than we're getting of this stuff. But what I'll do is I'll put like a valve so that we can redirect it. Like we'll rebuild this at some point later, I guess. Alright, so that's looking good. We have to power these. Let's go ahead and get this fill in though. And I'm just gonna, oop, I'm falling here. There we go. And then this needs a, well, this actually needs to be glass with a button. This doesn't, we're just gonna keep this going. I confused myself for a second. Okay, hold up. So that's a temporary block, place that there. Okay, that's gravy. Let's make sure we didn't miss any blocks. We don't need this one. We don't need that one. And then this, this is actually fine just like that. We'll just place a glass here and a glass here. And that's going to work. And then this will be where our other water stream is. The same height. Actually, this one is actually, could have done it into the wall. I could have made this more efficient and bring it down one block. Oh, I think I have to do it. I have to do it that way. Alright, we're going to bring it down one block. A little bit more space efficient here. Let's just go ahead and just rebuild everything just one block lower. It's just like that. Hold up, I need to put you here. And before we continue that, let's also make sure that this lines up well on the other side. So I'm thinking like this. This can be just part of the wall. Why are you glitched right now? Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, it disappeared finally. Nope, still there. I hate you, Bedrock. Why is this a thing? Let me get my recorder on. This is so, look how glitchy this is. Look at this. Glitchtastic. I can't even. I hate Bedrock. Okay, so it disappeared finally. Jesus, that was weird. This is gonna go right here. Very cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and block this up like that. Let's just get like the outline, because we still have to power these blocks. So I want to make sure I can get in there and do that. So far it's looking like we got the spacing for it. That goes that way, that goes that way. This gets replaced with a double chest right here, and then all this basically gets brought down one block. Up. I'm breaking extra blocks. Cool, so we can now replace this with a double chest, and we can bring this whole thing down one block. I'm trying to just be efficient with the spacing. If we don't need to use the spacing, I'm not going to use it. That's what happened. And I think I'm just going to put a glass block over the chest like this. So half of everything is going to rockets right now, and then the other half is going to all of this. I'm placing smelting secondary to firework production. Alright, so let's just go ahead and extend this, and then we'll wire this up. So that can go. This needs some extra blocks. I didn't actually finish building this. Let's get some water in here. Oh, I was afraid I would do that. Alright, and then we got to cap this off. And we should be able to do it just like this, but sometimes I like to just do it like that instead, because I've had it where items get stuck there, so I'm just going to do it like that. Should test it. Let's test it like this first. So let's just get some bone meal coming through here. Alright, so that's not having a problem. It all came through. It all hit. It's coming through. So now we got to do is power all of this. We just need a simple redstone clock. And I'm looking for my opportunities here. So I need to be able to get in probably from the bottom on these, because this one is kind of not really accessible, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So I'm just going to use a redstone torch with a block underneath it, and we'll just power that block when we need to get power to it. And I don't know if I want to leave this on or if I want to have it maybe fire off when items come through. But then there'll be a timing issue. I'm just gonna have it fire off just constantly. And I think we can do this easily with let's see, what kind of clock do I want to do here? Do I have the spacing for this? It's gonna mess with the hopper a little bit. I think I'm just gonna use a double observer on this one. Just go a little old school easy. These were messing up the game for a long time. That is true. I need to go one block lower on this. I think I can just do it like this though. Let's see if this works. No, it needs to be one block higher. That's cool. I'll do one block higher. I don't care. Alright, so that'll get that pumping. And then I should be able to just extend that same thing through this block. And maybe I can just use redstone, because it's just, in fact, I could have just used redstone there too. Right? No, I have to, I'm gonna have to extend this from somewhere else. Let's see how I do this. I'm gonna just bring this observer clock back one, and then we'll have the redstone to move. So that's what I'm gonna do. Come on, what are you doing, bro? There it is, and then now we can just, it's the same thing. We don't need these blocks right here. So that's cool. That does what we need it to do in a tiny area. Let's go ahead and just extend these. I have to rebuild the bamboo farm now because it's not gonna look good. It's gonna be too messy. Same thing. We're just trying to save space. And this will all be covered up too. I'll probably cover all this up. Like once you get it working and you know it's perfect, you cover it up so you don't break it. All right, so this is where it needs to go. It's gonna come in right here. This is the spot. And then we're just going to move everything over. It's going to be fine. Alright, this is it. Let's bring this all the way over. I don't have the spacing. I need to be one block further, right? And I could put the hopper right here. Yeah, I could put the hopper right here. Alright, let's go ahead and rebuild this on the other side. So I need my dispenser, which I got rid of for some reason. And then we need all of this other good stuff. We'll need all this redstone. This is good for now. So replace this block with a dispenser. Can lose that dispenser. We can lose all this redstone. I'm going to leave it there until I build it though, so I don't have to like think. We're just going to copy it. And I think this is going to simplify how we're firing off this dispenser over here. That's leading the output of this farm into the sorter. So that's going to simplify things for us a little bit, I think. So let's just go ahead and just replicate what we have on that side right here. Why am I missing right now? There we go. This is what I wanted. got glass. And then I chose to use a solid block on that side, but I didn't need to. I'm going to use glass on this side. Isn't this lovely? So we got this, and this does simplify things as I said it would. And let's kill this other side now. Very good. And then this becomes an observer. This goes away and becomes glass. And now we just need to wire this. This is on a 1 tick delay. That's good. Extra redstone here that we don't need anymore. And I'm okay with putting. I think we can actually put a solid block here though, but I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that'll work. Let's find out. So here I want to put anything, and then let's fire this bad boy off. Well, what did I do wrong here? Hold up. There's supposed to be... I don't know what happened here, but it's like this. Did I break it? I think I broke it, you guys. Hold up. No, it's good, it's good. I got scared for a second. No, it's good, it's good. Okay, so then, and this is firing off just the way it's supposed to. Let's see if these items are still in here. No, the item's still there. So this is not going to work like that. Maybe a solid block. Still in there. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this. I can lead it out from this side over here. Let's see if I can do that without breaking this. No, that's breaking it. Okay, that's cool. Problems. Okay, we can come in from the bottom. There's a target block down here. That's not a target block. This one. And then now we can just step down. I'm just going to use regular glass for now. Step down like this. And look at that, I did it. Okay. Alright, so this is beautiful. I don't think we need to, but I'm going to put glass here. And one here. And now I need to lead water. I need to lead into this. Let's go ahead and put a hopper right there. And then I'm realizing my water stream is kind of in a crappy place now, but that's okay. That's why we kind of build as we go. And this needs to come out like 2 more blocks. Something like this is actually perfectly fine. Yep, that's perfectly fine. I'm breaking stuff. Alright, there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and let's cap this, break that. And then we need a couple buttons and some water. But this is basically ready. And then this needs to have a button here, and then this starts there. Very nice. Okay, this is all working well. Let's just go ahead and extend the water from over here. History tells me I need a block right there. This is actually all good. I'm actually just going to block this whole thing up on the top. I actually haven't built this structure here in survival yet. I think I'm going to do that in my Better on Bedrock series. I'm going to see if a buddy of mine wants to help me. That might be fun. Where we build this in survival. I think that'll be a great idea. So let's see what's next. So we got that there. Water streams going into that now. These are actually complete on this side, and we can test it. Oh, I left some water broken here. What did I do? Hold up. Who does that? Oh, this is not going to work. The items may get stuck here behind this hopper. Wax sauce. Okay, that's fine. The way we'll fix that is we'll bring this water up one more, and then I'll just place a hopper here instead. I don't care. We'll lose a block on the top. That's fine. It'll be like this. And then this will be fine just like this. This is not going to be an issue. Just get some more water here. And then now we can actually just top this whole thing off like it was before. Take any extra blocks that we don't need, and that's fine now. Alright, so let's drop just an absurd amount of bone meal. Is the water still falling? Where's this water falling from, brah? Are we good now? Alright, let's drop an absolutely absurd amount of bone meal in here and see if we can get this whole thing firing off. Okay, did we get water flow to the other side? We did not. Let's get this water flow going, because we're at a point where we can see all three of the farms going at once off of the one input, provided that we finish wiring this. So let's just get this water stream in. This is at the wrong height. It's unfortunate. That's annoying. I'm just gonna use soul sand. I don't care. I'll just use soul sand. We're just gonna pop it up. It's cool. We can fix the design later. Right now we're so close to testing it that I just want to test it. So we're just gonna use soul sand. It is what it is. And we'll go up one block. One of these kind of deals. There it is. And I don't care that it's one block further. We're just gonna rebuild it. That's cool. So it'll be like this instead. Very cool. This is working. Yeah, like that. And then glass will just come straight over. Right here. Up. It's not what I wanted to do. Very good. And do we have enough? Yeah, we do. We have 3 blocks here. This is all we need. This doesn't have to be a hopper. This can be a block of ice like that. And then we'll go ahead and put our water here. So we need a water bucket, a button, right? Here. Right? And then this can go this way. Yep, that works. Let's extend from this way. That makes it a little bit easier. So we'll like this. That comes over, and then we'll find a spot a little bit closer so it's faster. Want this to move when we're ready, and this is good. Let's top this off. And this thing is ready to test. I'm super excited now. This is ready to test. Let's go ahead. And I do suggest that you put in your farms before you put in your mob farms, unless you need the loot from the mob farms to do it for some reason. Just because of the spacing. You need to know how much space you have. I want to be able to walk in here on this floor, and I also want to be able to walk in here on this floor, and there's like a space in between. If you look, there's like the ceiling is like 4 blocks wide. I may even decide to drop this down. Okay. So let's get some bone meal in here and let's get this tested. And I think I'm just going to drop, I don't know, a lot of bone meal. Because I want to really see how it works in different places and then fix the spots that are broken. Like I know I didn't wire that last dropper right here. That hasn't been wired, but well, that's filling up on one side. We'll go ahead and wire this one in a very similar way, I think. And we can actually even just do it from here. Ooh, why is that not going through? Oh, because I never connected this, or I broke it. I did one of the two. So I should be able to just do that. There we go. But I need a dropper. I need a repeater if I want it to go through the block. So I have to do it like this. And now it's going through the block. And now we just need to power this. So I'm just going to do this. All goody. And then let's do this right. No, not like that. Like this. A lot of repeaters on this one. Alright, so that's good. Got that working. That's fired it off. Look at that. And what do you know? We've got stuff getting produced. All we need to finish this. Oh, I got stuff falling out of the side here. That's just glitching. Look at that, you guys. That glitched through. So we'll have to fix that. We can fix that with a row of hoppers here. And another row of mud. I don't want to do that. But we can fix that. And then this needs gunpowder to do its thing. So let's give some gunpowder on the other side. And that's coming out through here. Which one is it? It is on this side. Okay, I got confused for a second. I never wired this one to do anything. I never put the water stream in here or anything. All right, I want to put the water stream here. We've got to. And then now I'm just gonna put. If I wired this, it would make things easier too. There's not a lot of space to wire this. I'm realizing I may have to go just old school observer on the bottom. Something like that. And then I can break in from the top. Oh, I'm stuck. And I'm going to have to break some stuff. There it is. So now I can just put just a whole bunch of gunpowder in here, and we'll just put more bone meal on the other side, and we'll just make sure that all parts of the farm are firing off. So let's get some bone. This is not bone meal, gunpowder. Oops, getting the wrong thing. Very cool. So that's firing off. That will send all these items up there. Confident with my work. This should already be firing off rockets, actually. Oh, look at that. Look at that, you guys. So I got this coming off. This is glitchy. This is a little glitchy. I want to fix this really quick. So what we'll do is we'll put some mud here. And I don't like this, but I need this not to be broken right now. And generally at this stage of the game, you're just rich. It doesn't matter that you're using all these supplies. Let's see if I can get this to work better. This may actually work better with solid blocks over glass, but I want to be able to see it, so I don't care. I'm not doing that. I'm breaking things. I'm breaking things, you guys. All right. I think this is fixed now. So this ran out of bone meal. This is still getting gunpowder. It's very cool. See, this is what I was talking about. See how it slows it down? But if I do this, keep it moving nice and fast. Up, too fast, too fast. That's not what I wanted. If you see now, it's a little bit faster with this roof on it. All right, let's get some more bone meal into this. I can't wait to have this running on full tilt. And then we're just going to load this up, and we'll load the gunpowder up again. And then we can even have a bone block maker at the end if there's any overflow. But I don't think there's any overflow for this farm. You'd have to purposely take like a half of a half for overflow. We might do that. Why is that not working? Oh, it's just overflowed. Okay, cool. That's the best thing you could have. All right, let's go around and make sure everything's working. So this is not working? Question mark. Okay, so this is missing a piece of redstone, I guess. No, that's not supposed to be redstone. Hold up. What did we do wrong here? Well, that's one block too high to hit that dispenser. Dispenser's being hit here. This is supposed to be hitting a... Yeah, it's missing a piston somehow. So let's replace the piston. This whole thing's broken. How did we lose a piston, by the way? I must have just broken that right now. There we go. Now we're live. Where's my little hole? Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, hold on. Alright, so that's working. Why is it not getting gunpowder? Oh, I never put water flow here. Silliness. Okay, hold on. Okay, we gotta remove this water. I'm realizing that. This is messy. Alright, so the water can come this way, like this. That should be okay. Just like this, actually. If I wanted to, I can add another bucket here to make it faster, but that's pretty fast. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Just like an extra dropper here. Oh, I'm liking the way this is coming out. Alright, so let's check it to make sure everything's working well. We've got our kelp being produced over here. Likewise, it's missing a delay. Why is this so fast, it feels like? Is this actually breaking? It's not breaking on every shot. Okay, let's give it more of a delay on this one. Too much of a delay. That's the way it is. I can delay one on this side and then one more here. No, it needs 1 and 1. I don't know why it seems like it's not lossless. It seems like it's losing. Or I might just be glitching in the same way it was on the other side. I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the other side. I'm going to extend this over. And we're going to add some more hoppers and extend the glass out. And just make sure that we're not having any glitch out. Like the sugarcane was glitching out. And I think that's a good idea. And we'll just extend this whole thing out like this. There we go. So now that's working. And then that's coming up here. It's getting sent to smelt. For some reason, I guess it looks like it's not producing fast enough. You see? It's supposed to produce 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, there's one actually just falling down right there. Let's see how many are coming into here. It's not fast enough. So what's happening is it's only getting bamboo on this first one, and the kelp is not reaching there. It's only getting here. Eventually, it'll reach there. It's just filling from the opposite sides. This might actually be a deal. We have to watch this and see what this does over long term. Because I think what's happening is it's filling one side with kelp and one side with bamboo. Eventually, it's going to meet in the middle. Just might not be enough. We're going to have to put a stop on this. Yeah, these are going to have to be on a clock. They can't just fire all the time. It's too much. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this side on a clock. And then we could also push the same signal on this clock to turn this one off. Oh, this is beautiful. This is going to be easy. So we're going to do it like this. So you need extra spacing for the step down. Yeah, we need extra spacing for the step down because there's a step down right here. And this has to go here. And this can just be like that, right? Is that going to work? I don't know. Let's find out. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's find out. So I'm just going to build a quick little ethos clock right here. And I should have the spacing. But this is going to clean up the problem we have here. Because right now, it's not gonna be enough time for it to cook. But this way, we can go ahead and give it that time. Oh, just got stuck. So now this is done. You get just 2 solid blocks on the top here, right here. And then here we need some hoppers going into each other, like this. I'm going to put just any single stackable block in the back, and that's going to cause that to fire back and forth. And now for this particular side, it's different. We got to stop it over here. So this one can't be here. That's fine. We'll stop it over here. Let's put some more items in here so you can see what this does. I'm just going to put a stack of crafters. And then that's going to make that live. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to move this because we want this to die when that's live. Ooh, that's not actually powering it. Okay, we got to go one block further. Ooh, we don't have the space. Okay, we're going to fire it on just this one side then. We have to move this whole thing over. This is getting tight. But I could do this. This should work. There we go. Now I just got to power this one. This is here. This can just, I can just put a lever on this. Because we need the side where there's no hoppers to be the side that dies. So that's powered now. This will go. And then every so often this side will turn on and let it go over. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Need some glass so we can step down. Yeah, I'm just going to do it just like that. Boop, boop. Getting pushed. And now I just need to, I'm going to put just a, I should be able to just power this. Oop. Let's see if that's true. Might not be at the right height. I might need to be one block higher. Like this. That's just going to double power it. We need to kill this side. So I think what we need to do... Oh, I know. We'll put a regular rail here. And then we'll kill the other side. Oh, I like that. So where's this side getting power from? I think one of these blocks are powered on the other side. We need to kill that power. Where are you getting power from? Over here. So let's kill that. So that can power, but like as like a solid block. I think we can actually just do this right here. Like that, and then we'll break this. No, it needs to be there. It needs to be, I guess it has to be right here. I just don't know if this is going to stop or if it's going to go, because normally it needs to be on a solid block. Let's see if this rail is moving back and forth. Did it get stuck? It got stuck, right? Because it's not against a solid block, it's not going to run. So basically this needs to be replaced with just a regular rail. Oh, I hate you. Let's get rid of this. This can be powered. Why is that happening? That's the most annoying thing ever. Ooh, it's not going to let me put that there. I got to extend this over one more block maybe. Oh, this is annoying. I can't put a regular rail there. It's going to keep doing that. Not if it's going this way. Let's try this. That's annoying. Look at that. That's annoying, you guys. Because normally I have a powered rail there. That means I need to have my block one block closer. That's all. So I'll put this block here. Super annoying. All right, so we gotta put our solid block right in this corner instead, and then that actually gives us the room to make this cleaner. This I should be able to put this here and this here, and it should be. Why are you doing that? So now I need to be able to run this around. Oh, thank God. I wasn't actually sure that was going to work. Okay, so we put this just like that. And now there's a step down here. Okay, now it's all coming together. And we got a step down here. Oh, it's too close. That's okay. We'll circle around. All right, that's the wall. We don't want this side. This side is going to be on the other side. So this needs to be one block here, and now we can start stepping down like that. And now we just need to, that won't work like that. It needs to power this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put, alright, I'm thinking now. Because I can power it right here, like this. I should be able to just power this block like that. And that should work, provided that this is also a regular rail. This needs to stay lit. So I'm going to put just like a placeholder. I don't know if that's what it's going to be, but that needs to stay like that. And then now this, we should be able to come alongside this, no problem. Right here. And now we can just connect these ends, and this should be just fine. This is what we want. So that side turns off every so often for some time, and vice versa. And let's see how a stack looks. We're going to have to refill this with bone meal to see if it's still working, because I think we've run out. Let's just get that loaded. I know the rocket side's working really well. Just make sure that this is working. So we got kelp producing, as it should. We've got bamboo producing at like half speed for some reason, it looks like. It doesn't look like it's really catching every piece. We'll have to look into that. Alright, that's got plenty of bamboo now. So now we just got to replace these carts. And we want to place those on the side that has a solid block against it, otherwise it won't fire off. Oh, this is broken. There has to be a broken block here somewhere. Oh, because I had the kelp coming up to this block here. Okay, so that's fine. I gotta see if it'll come out this way. If I go ahead and extend these. Let's see where they're coming up. It's getting so there's a space here. So it's coming out on this side. That's what I feared. Let's see if we can still do it. We may have to move the water stream over one. That's a bummer. It's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and move the water stream over one. So it'd be a big deal in survival. That's why if you want to design this in creative, this is not like the worst idea. So we need just a dropper. Dispenser is okay. Let's use a dropper though. Dispensers, using dispensers in place of droppers are dangerous if like you accidentally get a piece of TNT in the line. That's why I generally try to avoid it. Hopefully there's no hoppers along this line. There's a hopper on this side. Yep, that's not gonna work. I gotta make it work where the water stream is currently. It's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, we got to make it work the way it is currently, and the way I'm going to do that is by moving. I'm going to turn this redstone clock on its side because it doesn't fit if I go one block further. So I'm going to have to actually rebuild it, turn it on its side, so that we can make use of this spot here. Because all I got to do is do this, and now it's got nowhere to go but this spot. You see, now it's going where we want it. So that works. But the issue is now is that we have to be able to power this block. Shouldn't be a big deal, I guess. We can make this a target block maybe. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this works. I'm trying something. I don't think you can push a rail off of a target block though. A cart. I don't know that it's solid. It needs to be a solid block. I don't know that target block is solid. So let's test this. Yeah, see, you can't run. It won't push it. So I can power it, but I can't push it. So if I were going to power it, it'd have to be like here, like that. And then we have a solid block here. I don't know if I can power through a solid block though. Why do I have so many damn target blocks? So let's do this. Let's just see if this works. I don't think you can power like this, actually. No, see, that's not going to work. Although I could put redstone on top, and that would work. And then this becomes a solid block here. So it's got nowhere to go but that way, like it's doing. And this can actually be glass. See, now we've got it. This works. Should work. Let's put our cart back. And then all we have to do now is make this part of a hopper clock. I wish I had the spacing to do it right here, because this would be perfect. But I'm going to just do it off here to the side. It's fine. So then this now becomes a solid block instead, so that we can just make this part of what we're doing. Let's put all the stuff I need in the hotbar. So we need that, comparator, and hopper. We got everything we need. So we're going to go like this. Put a hopper into it like that. And then make this general shape like this. We're going to put two. I don't know if those landed. Those did land. Cool. And then these two will go this way. I hope there's enough room for this. There should be. We get a solid block here. Solid block here. And then down here it's just two hoppers into each other. And I'm going to put a single item in the back here. And this should have this firing off in a predictable way. And then here I'm just going to put, I think, a whole stack. Should be enough. And now this is going to fire off every so often on either side. Let's connect these lines. I think this is done. So let's see, let's watch it now. We've got 2 out of 4. I think we're out of bone meal. It's good enough going. I want to make sure that all those furnaces fire off when it's fully loaded. And then we could always just restrict the flow or maybe just do it incrementally. Why is this side not working? Oh, it's off. Is this turning it off? Oh, this is going through the block. It's turning off that block too. It's turning off this farm too. That's not what we want. And then I don't actually see that firing off. So that fired off now. It should be, yeah, now it's actually working. It's shooting the pieces. This side is dead. So it's ideal. So this is actually going to fill this. Let's see if that's true. And just check this. Oh, this is ideal. This is working really well. This is exactly what I wanted. It's going to fill up. It's going to send that straight across. I just don't know if the kelp is working in a similar way. Look at that. It's working, you guys. It is working. Can work on the timing, But, I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know why this is not working right. Oh, because it's not firing off. It's off right now. So when it's off, it's locked, and those items can't get through. But this is not going to be taking that much bone meal. It's going to be getting a few pieces at a time. In fact, we should send some bones down the line. Like let's let this finish. We can help it by picking up what it has, and we'll send some bones down the line at the rate that the farm produces, just to get an idea of how this is going to do. And then I kind of want to empty out all of this stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get this bone meal stopped so this can finish. And I'm going to kill the stopper here so it could just finish. Same thing with this side. Let's just stop this. And let's just, I guess that's already being stopped, right? Yeah, it's already being stopped. And then we could take it one step further and we could empty out one of these chests that's full. Where all the, I guess it would be in here still. Yeah, let's take these out. There we go. So I want to stop it, I want to clean it out, and I want to simulate what it would look like if we had two of these farms going, because this farm will probably produce about 10 or so bones every per minute maybe. So we can just throw 10 bones in and just see what happens. We'll go ahead and let this finish. I kind of want to take the fuel out. Yeah, it's time to clean the inventory, fellas. Let's get a bed. Every once in a while I have to do Control-Alt-Delete on my inventory. It drives me crazy. There we go. Alright, so let's, I think these are clean now, so let's go ahead and clean these out. Oh, I gotta replace this water. Oops. Alright, so this is all working. I just gotta empty out all of these. So much stuff in there. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear out. Oh, these hoppers have stuff in it. Oh, I guess I got them all already. There's a lot of kelp in here, though. Oh, look at all this crap. Okay, let's clean this out. I guess we found where the piston went. These are all clean. That's not firing. All right, this observer. Oh, I never finished building this. Hold on a second. This side's a little broken, and I think I just want to break these one time. And I think I'm going to do that by just extending this line temporarily like this. Those are all broken now. Sweet. Okay, so now we got to clean this out again, though. I'm missing a cart over here. That's doing its thing, and then we need to replace this repeater that I removed too. Look at my inventory. It's already all full again with crap. That's normal, isn't it? Alright, so that's doing its thing on that side. Very stoked to see how this works. So now we need to find where the bones are getting picked up, which I believe is this one right here. These are our bones. So I should be able to just tap into this water flow right here and just put some bones in here. And let's start with 10. So it goes up the line, gets caught by the sorter, gets pushed out there, gets broken down by the... Oh, that's right, this was broken. Oh, I gotta fix this. This is just bones, so this can legit just be on a like an easy little clock. I'm just gonna put a observer clock on this because nothing else is gonna get in here but full bones, so I'm not really too worried about it. Do it like that. Oh, I ran out of bones. I took them all. Okay, let's put bones back in here again. Let's do that again. Just put these 6. Make sure it's doing its thing. Comes here. It's breaking those down. Bone meal's coming up this way. It's getting split between 2 farms. Some is going that way. Some is going this way. And this will get split between 2 farms as well. And we have our kelp producing right here. We also have our bamboo producing right here. I'm pretty happy with this, you guys. And this is coming here, and this is smelting this. And let's see if this works in the way we wanted it to. Timing might not be right for the amount of bones we put. We may not have put enough bones in it. All right, but I think over time this is gonna work well. Let's put some more bones over there. It might not have been enough. Let's just put a stack. No, it's not going to be a stack. It may be like 15. Let's do one of these. Let's make sure this thing is still far enough on this side. This should be going strong. It had plenty of gunpowder, I think. This is kind of slow, but it comes over here. Comes in, breaks it. That comes in there, and then hopefully you make a rocket if you have gunpowder. There's no gunpowder on that side. That's fine. This is working, though. So now all we have to do is build the mob farms and then work on some aesthetics. Like I wanted to replace this glass. I think I'm going to do that now. Just going to go smooth stone. This is like to me this is like a new build. The way I'm doing it with the smooth stone like this, solid color. And then this needs some serious lighting. And then we need to separate the floors. I don't want you to be able to see all the workings of the farm. So we should do that now. Let's separate the floors. Let's finish the storage room. Last thing I'm going to do is the mob farms, because that's the biggest pain in the butt. Alright, so this doesn't have its water flows yet. Does it? Yeah, this has water flows. I'm going to leave that open, or maybe just leave glass so that I remember I have to come in here and do it. Or should I just do the water flows now and stop being lazy? Let's do the water flows now and stop being lazy. Alright, so this is going to be coming in from over here somewhere. Alright, so we'll do it from here. This is close enough. It's hard to see the water with the new vibrant visuals sometimes. Alright, that's already all connected. So we can now replace this all with solid block. Very nice. And at the end, you won't even be able to see most of these tubes. I'll make like little access hatches and stuff. Something you can get in there and you can look at it. For troubleshooting, if like something goes wrong and you feel like your farm's broken. Plus, if a creeper comes in here and blows stuff up, that kind of sucks too. I've been there. Bro. Alright, so this is looking good. It's kind of a big farm, but you can put a whole bunch of stuff in here. You can even put rooms in here. So now that I know how much space I need, I can make this smaller. But I didn't know how much space I was going to need to do all this. And then we still have room for other farms in here that I want to build. So it's going to work out. Gotta be careful not to break any water flows while I'm doing this, or any rails or anything. Alright, this is coming along. I'm pretty happy with this. That's good. all those inner workings can be on the outside. This can be like a wall like this if I want it to be. This is cool. Alright, so that's all working. This is good. I think next thing is the mob farm. Now, I don't know how much of this I want to be open. This I might want to be open like this with the water flow. I like to be able to see some of it. Oh, I just broke something. Oops. We never did the water flow here. Did we? Yeah, I guess we did. You can't see it. That's the only thing is the vibrant visuals is kind of hard to see stuff. Alright, here we go. So we got this going. We could probably block off this bottom part if we didn't want to see it, but that's not really bothering me. Alright, let me see. Being very careful not to break any of the redstone as I'm doing this. And we also have to take into consideration that redstone can move through solid blocks, so while you're replacing the glass with solid blocks, you can break something. But I don't think I did. This all looks good. And then we can go ahead and just kind of wall this up. Just placing a 2-block wall around it, just as a placeholder. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. This looks good. All of these farms are working. We got our waterways kind of hidden already. I don't like how small the storage room is though. Look at the storage room. Like there's like ice right in your face. So I think we're not going to show any of that. I think this is going to block off over here. Something like that. Let's get some lighting in here too. I'm just going to place torches for now. I'm not really ready to start actually the aesthetic designs. I just want to be able to see what the hell I'm doing down here, that's all. So we got, this is going to be, I think 40 sorters is what we decided on this area. So let's go ahead and start cleaning this up a little bit. And then I do want to replace the floor with something else. Alright, so we got to do all of the redstone here now too. And the waterways. Oh, we didn't do any of this. This is just placeholders. We didn't do any of this. I definitely would suggest getting your sorters in, if you can, before you build the farms. And that's what I've done here. And now let's circle around back with our redstone and hoppers and just let's get this built really quick. I don't know what items are going to go in here yet. Most of them are going to be from the split density mob farm. But there's enough room here for a lot of other items, so it's not going to be just that. I need like a row of like temporary blocks on top actually. That's going to make my life just a little bit easier. Yeah, I always build something like this in my survivor worlds. I haven't built like the bamboo and kelp farm. I actually just like built it on the spot a couple days ago when we were doing this. But I usually build like this huge sorting system with a double mob farm. I definitely do that. But all these additional farms that I'm doing, those are kind of new for me, so it's kind of exciting. So this is blocked off right now. These are all good. We got to place ice in between. There is a risk that some items will get stuck in the hoppers, so we got to be careful with the water flow where you enter and where you exit hoppers. Like you can't do it like right as you're turning or something like that. You know, oh, I missed some. And they're gone. Let's get some glass here. And this is our water flow, which needs to come over. Ooh, wow, we don't have enough room to do that. Yeah, we do. This is perfect. I don't know why I'm tripping out right now. This is good. It's just exactly enough room, and that's kind of scary, but we've got it. Let's just go ahead and finish this waterway. And I got to see what I do with this storage area. I don't know. It's kind of tight. Alright, so I think I need to break some blocks to get in here. Let's see how we're going to do this. So we got these two. Those are already good. This becomes just a button here. So I can literally just come in here, break this, just place a button quickly. Water bucket right there. Replace that glass. And do the same thing, break in place. Do it very fast. You can do this in survival and you don't get water everywhere, which is kind of nice. Just gotta do it quickly. Boom. Like a pro. So this is the part that I'm worried about, because now we're getting to the end here. And what I think I need is a button like right here. And then let's place a glass here. Break that and place that, and now we're golden. And then we just need a bucket of water right here. It's going to extend this all the way around. And then we need a button at this point. So let's split the distance, and let's put another one right here. Just close this off. This is coming together, you guys. This is coming together. It looks so weird sometimes. Okay, so now we got to do this other row of chests. Which way did I do them? This way. Good, because I want to face this way. This is better. So I think we're just doing the same 20 on this side. Let's get our temporary blocks in here. I'm using observers for some reason. Oh no, we got a lot more. We got a lot more chests we got to put down here. Hold up. And let's align these two. So I'm just going to put some smooth stone here. Generally, I would put some. I would put a door here, and then this would be one block lower. The reason why is that if water gets back here, it won't break my torches, my redstone torches. So this is something that I've learned from experience. Not if, when water gets down here, because it's guaranteed. At some point, you're going to screw up. You're going to get some water in here. So this is as far as this goes. We actually can't go down for all of them. But we can go down right here for the rest. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to walk behind these hoppers and get in there for maintenance if you need to. So watch this. It's pretty cool. It's a good idea. So you have your row blocks here and you have your redstone torches against them. And now if water falls down here, it doesn't break the torches because it's not at the right height. Right, so you have this one we're going to do here, here, here. And the spot where this is missing, we don't need that block. Should be right here. Yep, we got it. And that's it for that side. Now all I gotta do is put my solid blocks on top of each of those, like this. And then now we need repeaters and comparators and blocks. So our repeaters go right here. And 0 tick delay. I'm running out of space here. I need more blocks. There it is. And then now we're just going to place solid blocks on all of these spots. I'm just going to fill them all through, and then I'll break the blocks we don't need afterwards, just a little easier that way. There we go, and now we need to put a redstone comparator at each of these spots, which is kind of backwards. I needed to do that before I put the water in. So now I got to replace all this water. It is what it is. Alright, so all this glass has to go because it's in my way. And we put a redstone comparator in each of these spots like this. Make sure you don't accidentally click one. You don't want it on subtract mode. And now we just literally just connect all the redstone on all of these. And these are primed for filtering. I'm not going to filter them yet because I don't know what the items are. I'll probably filter them after the mob farms are built because I don't want to try to remember all the items that come through. I'm just going to have them all flow into the first chest and we'll pick them out, clean it up, and we'll set our sorters like that. So that side's ready to be sorting. If I place an item in here, you'll see it gets stuck because it's ready to be filtered. Okay, so let's go ahead and re-add our water. It's actually easier just to fill this first, just break and replace like I was doing before. So our first water bucket goes right here. Oh, this is going to be a little harder to do, isn't it? I'm just going to place a button here just to make it safe for me. And then I'm going to break the button and quickly replace it with glass like that. That's how we're going to do this. Just don't want to spill water on all this work I just did. There it is. Do the same thing here. Working smart, not hard. There it is. So now all these are set and these are ready to have the filters added. And now let's just do the other side the exact same way. I don't know why I put torches like right where these chests are going. Still got a few more, and then we'll break the ones we don't need when we're done. And those are right at this spot like this. And that should be right here. Check your work. It's every 4. You can get away with 5, but in my experience, you're going to lose some blocks if you do 5. So I do 4s. Here we go. And let's go ahead and place these. Oh, we already started placing temporary blocks. Great. Let's place the rest of these temporary blocks. And this time, we'll put the repeaters, we'll put the comparators before we place the water. It's going to make it easier. I want to do the same thing on this side, have this just kind of drop down for us. Like this. There we go. We need to put hoppers in the back of all of these. Let's go ahead and break. Oh, there's water in there, isn't there? That's actually not a big deal. It doesn't matter. I don't care if there's water in this right now. We're gonna have to replace the buttons. Am I missing one? Or is this one intentionally missing? There's one that's intentionally missing at the end because of what I'm doing here with it instead. That's okay. And this is actually our exit flow right here. I haven't figured out where this is going, but this needs to go into a deleter somewhere. So we should probably figure that out soon. But my guess is it'll probably go down like right here. And then we'll have like a deleter room on the bottom with like, I don't know, 20 chests. You need to have a lot of chests in case you want to collect enchanted armor or bows and stuff like that. So we'll have a bunch. So that's where that'll go. Somewhere over there, over here, and then there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. May have to move some of these around. All right, let's finish building this really quick though. We got all the hoppers in. I'm gonna deal with the water flow last. Let's go ahead and we can remove these temp blocks. And now we can come in here and let's finish building this. And I want to break these first because I was like having trouble with those redstone torches. Alright, so let's do... There we go. Ooh, this is in the wrong place, isn't it? This needs to be one block further. Oops. Okay, so this is all wrong. Just gonna extend this back the way it was. And then the row of blocks goes. Let's put the hoppers first so we don't make that same mistake. Okie dokie, so these are all good now. So we need a row right here. A row right here. There is a repeater going into all of these. Oh, I hate that got a delay on it. Hold on. I'm building it a little different this time. You'll notice that I don't always build it the same way. And that's because I really know how to build it. I understand it. I don't need to start the same way every time. Let's go ahead and build out this trench. And this is as far as we need to go. We'll go ahead and glass this up here like that. We'll grab these on the way back, and then we'll put the floor in when we're done. Alright, did I get them all? Good. Now let's place the glass floor underneath so we can get down here and we're safe from water flows and stuff. And you also get mobs down here too. Like you'll have like a raid here or something, and mobs will get stuck down there. It's kind of good. You could also use this for water flows. I've sent items down these water flows. In fact, that may very well be where I send the items for deletion down that water flow. Because if you look, it's at the same level. Just has to go down one block, right? Go down one block. So this way, circle around. Yep, that's what we'll do. That's how we'll send the deleters down there. And I think it might circle back in the opposite direction up there, and we could place the deleter like back here somewhere. That's what we'll end up doing. It's going to be good. Alright, let's fill in the rest of these blocks. We need to put our... I think I could just block these off like this now. Actually, we have to remove some of these water blocks because they're in the wrong place now. Or did we not send water this way? I guess not. Okay. Just like this, and then we need our comparators here. Oh, that's weird. And then now let's just finish in the rest of the blocks here that are missing. Alright, this is looking good. Oh, broke something. This needs its stuff like this, so we'll go ahead and put redstone on all of these. Oh, we got extra blocks here we don't need. Oops. Alright, and now I'm just going to go ahead and glass this up. And then I'm just going to cap the end here because I don't know where we're sending this. I get the impression it's like right there, but we're not there yet. So now I'm just going to put a button on each of these ice blocks like this. That one could probably go one shot. No, I'm going to do it like that. Let's just be safe. Just like that. And this one's ready to go too. So we got both sides now ready to go. We got these farms working well. I think the next time I come on and we work on this, I think I'm gonna... Ooh, I got water flowing over here. Let's fix that. What are you doing over here, buddy? You are not allowed to be broken. There we go. This is all done. I think what we'll do next time is we'll actually build the mob farms. We can start with one and then just add the other. I think this is going to be a really overpowered multi-farm base when it's done. But I've had enough. I want to play Fortnite and nobody's joining the stream anyway, so I'm outie.